We are on the island of Lokrum, which is just off the coast from Dubrovnik. Probably maybe less than a mile, maybe about a mile. Maybe a 20-minute ride by boat. So maybe it's a couple of miles, not very far, easily visible from Dubrovnik. And interestingly, Lokrum is the location where the final scene in the Game of Thrones, where the dragon completely destroys the throne with the heat, with the fire of its mouth, where that is filmed. And there is a replica of the Iron Throne. That's more or less the first thing you run into when you get off the boat here. It's in a Benedictine Abbey. They have this replica. But this island was where that final scene was filmed. And somewhere in this area, could have been right over there, sort of filmed out in the open, that final scene, because the dragon had, if I remember correctly, destroyed the entire building and structure, and so the Iron Throne was exposed. Usually but it was completely exposed because the building had been destroyed, and then finally the dragon just melted it into nothing. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. From the earth we came, to the earth we will return. From the sea we came, to the sea we will return. So this is a pretty cool little inlet that turns into this cave system, and it's actually a little dicey up here. Like, you gotta watch your feet. If you made a wrong step, you'd go falling, and that'd be it. You'd whack your head on one of these rocks as you're going down, and most likely that'd be it. The fat lady was saying at that point. So anyways, this is Lokrum, just one of the beautiful 1,600 islands here in the, I don't even know what to call this place. Is it a wonderland? Is it, I know I'm just seeing all the best parts and getting to have fun the whole time I'm here. I mean, if you lived in Croatia, you'd have to work and go to the dentist and pay bills and all that, and just run around and be busy all the time. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe there's a way to get off the beaten path. Wherever you live, wherever you are, wherever you're traveling, wherever you're working, maybe you can work in such a way that you're not always just busy working through lists of dozens of items and projects and tasks and completion dates and envisioning sessions, iteration, update sessions. But Lokrum's cool. I think my favorite part of Croatia has been exploring some of these different islands and just being, right on the coast, right on the seaside. Each little island has its own personality, its own attributes, its own little mini culture, its own highlights. here you can see as we come up to this little area with these benches, you can look off and see yet more islands. So they're just everywhere. Just everywhere. There's the pine trees that are pretty prevalent in these coastal regions. And there's back looking at sort of the newer part of Dubrovnik, where some of the bigger hotels are, over on that mountain right over there. And Dubrovnik is just a fascinating place and storyline for kind of how Dubrovnik came to be and how it was its own sovereign nation for quite some time, 600-700 years. But just Dubrovnik itself used to be a nation state, or city-state, effectively a nation, its own republic. All right, that's all for now. This is Travels with John, and we are traveling on Lokrum Island, Croatia.